What is good, everyone? And thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Nintendo Switch games to buy before they become rare and expensive. So let's get this list started off with Dokapon Kingdom Connect. And this game is basically a hybrid of Mario Party mixed with an RPG. And I've heard that this game is the undisputed king of ruining friendships. It's a really unique game by Idea Factory. And the reason why I'm putting this game on the list is because if you look up the original Wii version of this game and even the PS2 version of this game, they go for around $70, $80 or even more. And I believe the Nintendo Switch version eventually will become expensive as well. There's already resellers selling it for above 50 on eBay, above 50 and even above 60. And I believe once this sells out of retail, this will definitely be a rare, sought after title by collectors. So if you're interested in a more unique version of Mario Party with some RPG elements, you can actually use all kind of different classes, jobs, and all that in this game, then this is one that you won't want to miss out on. And next on the list here, we have Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the Necrodancer, featuring The Legend of Zelda. And what this game basically is a hybrid of a 2D top-down Zelda game and a rhythm game. But don't worry, the rhythm game I hear in this is actually not too difficult. I hear it's very forgiving. And I just had to get this game when I seen it at GameStop recently because I noticed it was a lot cheaper there than it's going for online. And I hear that the graphics in this game, from what I've seen anyway, look phenomenal. And I hear that the music remixes in this game are amazing. And I just believe because this is one of the lesser known Legend of Zelda titles on the Nintendo Switch, that this one will definitely become more rare and expensive, especially as we're going into the end of the Nintendo Switch life cycle. I think this is one that collectors will be trying to snag to get all the Zelda games on the Nintendo Switch, and that's the reason why it's on this list here. Next up on the list here is Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. And what this game basically is a monster collecting RPG, kind of like the Pokemon games, except it's the Monster Hunter spin on that. It's its own unique game. But I just want to say that the graphics and art style on this game, the cell shaded graphics look phenomenal. This game looks absolutely amazing on a Nintendo Switch OLED or an OLED TV, and I'm really looking forward to getting more into this game. This is another recent pickup of mine, and the reason why it's on this list is because if you look up the 3DS version of Monster Hunter Stories, the first one, that one is like a $50 game right now, but I believe it was even more expensive at times, and it's not the most common game, and I believe this one will kind of follow the same trend. I don't see this one out there too much, but you can still get this for a very affordable price right now. It's one that I highly recommend. And the next game on this list is Onii, an action RPG published by Square Enix, developed by Tokyo RPG Factory. And the reason why I'm putting this game on the list is because if you're looking for the Japanese version, it does play English on the cart as soon as you put it in. If you're set to an English-speaking region, no worries there. But if you're looking for the one that has the English cover on it, that one is going for pretty expensive right now. I believe for around 60 to 70 bucks. So if you're interested in this game, I recommend you definitely pick this one up sooner than later. And there's even a demo on the Nintendo Switch, I believe, if you want to try it out before buying. But this one definitely looks really unique. Looks like it has some awesome action combat, great art style and everything. And I'm really looking forward to diving into this one. And I wanted to make sure that I put it on your radar. The fifth game we're going to take a look at is none other than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection. And this is an awesome collection of classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games, mostly beat 'em ups, but a couple games on here that aren't. And the reason why this is on my list is because a lot of these games on their own go for expensive, And you know, nostalgia definitely sells. So I believe that this one will definitely go up in price in the future and definitely become a bit more rare as well. And I was actually looking up prices for this one online, hoping I could maybe snag a copy for around 20 bucks on eBay or something, but that is not the case. This game is holding its value at least around 30 bucks right now. So I would recommend definitely picking it up before it goes up even more in the future. And the next game that we're going to take a look at here is one that I just found out about the other day during my game hunting time at GameStop. When I saw this title, I was like, what is this? Never seen this before. And that is Fate Exella Link. And I was looking this game up, looking up the prices, and the Metacritic has great review scores, and it goes for around 40 bucks on eBay right now. But I was able to snag it for 30, so I was glad about that. And what this game is basically a Muso or warrior style game where you're playing as your characters and just mowing down hordes of enemies in an action RPG style type of game. And this game looks great on a Nintendo Switch OLED or an OLED TV. The colors look so vibrant and great. The graphics on this one are definitely solid. And because this is an older game that's still holding its value at 40 bucks, I definitely recommend picking this one up now before it becomes more rare and expensive if you're into those Muso warrior type of games. And the final game that we're going to take a look at today is one that I covered in a previous video, but I wanted to bring it up again because I believe this is an absolute must-play if you're a fan of Super Nintendo style games and shmups, shoot 'em ups, and that is Pocky and Rocky Reshrined. This game is amazing, probably one of my favorite Nintendo Switch games of all time, and if you look at the prices of the Pocky and Rocky games on the Super Nintendo, and even the one on the Game Boy Advance, Pocky, Rocky, and Becky, those games go for hundreds of dollars, crazy prices, and I believe that this one will definitely become more rare and expensive as time goes on. This game was going for really cheap at one point. It was on sale at Amazon for like 12 bucks, but it has since rose to around 30 or more, but you can probably still find a used copy of this one for around 20, so I definitely recommend picking this one up before it becomes more rare and expensive. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this style of video, if you enjoyed, please consider subscribing, and until the next one, peace.